bottom floor by far and away, but since Thatcher's been banned, it's going to still be a struggle. And Thatcher's one of those operators that bumps up the win rate for Space Station. So that was a really good, ban, assuming it was LG who actually did that banning, and I think that it was.
I will check real quick, actually.
Pretty sure it was, or maybe not. But Fultz will get the first kill there. Doodle's gone. Look at that. You get your Doodle gone on the top floor, the Roamer eliminated, and that's going to make Space Stations cleared that much easier. Now, it's not a done deal yet, that's for sure, but Luminosity have lost a certain strong prong of their defense.
Yeah, losing that Vigil, I mean, I guess the Jackal is also a response to that sort of play to know how to deal with him. I think it was played also in the very first round, but not really effective at all. Fultz going to face a shotgun. He spots this. Oh, Factor goes in for the shot, and they actually trade. Oh, the Ash for the smoke, that's a pretty good deal, actually, if you ask me.
It's a win for SSG.
That's definitely a win for SSG, so the Ash's been expended, the smoke now cannot do anything, so extra delaying factor is off. You push the Jaeger back so he can't really get aggressive against you from the back service stairs. So you're fine for now, but Rampy's going to take a lot of damage, actually. Shot down from below. Still have to go through the last three players of Luminosity, and one of them is playing the Echo, so it really is a force multiplier.
Now, what's really important here is that Space Station has control of Piano, and that means they're going to be able to open up all these little holes that'll force Luminosity to reposition. Nade thrown in there to get the Electric Claw, but he sees it and shoots it. So that's a little bit of a waste of a nade, but that's not a huge deal because Jaeger is in play. And that means you're probably not going to be able to nade a player down sight. A wall gets opened up there. That's a good job to Canadian and Rampy for allowing that to happen, making it happen themselves. Drones are going to start coming in here, and that's going to be really trouble for Luminosity, as they have to confront those drones before positions are given away and pre-fires come out for the attack. Yokai drones, big job for ThinkingNade, especially in the last 15 seconds. Rampy gets one, as well as ThinkingNade spraying into kitchen and getting another. Canadian going for the plant, but the Yokais are still in play. The Echo's still alive. He could deny this if he sees it, but he doesn't even try. Canadian gets the plant. Post-plant SSG. The rush onto Yellow Stairs will be successful to an extent, but shut down. Will the second nade land? Oh,
confirmation.
There's the burn. Here comes the nade. And it's successful. So Rexon did eat up a lot of utility by tricking his own ADSs on that position, and a lot of time. Look at that, 2 minutes wasted. But at the same time, SSG gets the man advantage and control of top yellow. You can see ThinkingNade is trying to isolate top yellow. And up from below, there's the buck. Rampy does a lot of damage, but eats some for himself. And Hyena shut down by Fultz, who is on Repel. I love the coordination there from SSG. That was beautiful.
I love this position as well from the IQ. They're waiting for Doodle to come on up Yellow Stairs, or maybe he'll be pushing from the outside. Now, what happens usually is that there's always a smoke with a shotgun watching this very exact position. But in this case, the defense is focusing on Piano. They're focusing on Yellow. They want to keep their opponents on their toes. Oh, Fultz saved at the last second. You see Canadian is watching for his teammate, but Rampy comes around from behind. Beautifully done here by SSG. Factor is going to be taken out. The Nitro Cell will miss. And there's the Valkyrie taken out as Fultz is on a beautiful spot. Slash misses both of his shots. Goes in for the SMG-12. Hits the headshot, but it's too late. He does not have anything to stop this plant from coming down, and Canadian hits it. Shot down again.
Doodle's going to use your preferred, maybe, method as the server push. One of the options you can use on the Blackbeard. And that just means that it's really hard for Fultz to challenge it because, I mean, it's, you know, Blackbeard.
Yeah. I quite like this just because, as you said, if the Maestro is the big deal where he can use the pixel angle that you were talking about, this at least allows you to contest him with support.
It's more direct.
Yeah, it's more direct, and you have that Mark 14, so you can do a lot of work to deal with him.
It's riskier, right? But it's also, it's got a bigger payoff.
Oh!
Well, there's the risk coming in. Fultz will win the fight in the second as well. Slash goes down, and Luminosity find themselves in a bit of a difficult pickle. And Space Station up 2.
That just should not have happened. This is beautifully played by Fultz, and he's going to look to get some more. There's the Zofia around the corner. Fultz will get a third one. Hyena will drop in from the elevator, but shot down again by Fultz. That's 4K. Guzmot is going to go off, and there's the skylight being lost. So this forces SSG back, but they've delayed as much as they could.
And they all made it back, too. Not a single player punished for server hold from SSG. That's really big. Now you see Doodle all the way inside already. Diffuser has just been picked up above in the middle of square. Bosco's going to rotate to hold the main stairs now. That's a really good rotation because main stairs is a really important location for Space Station to maintain control of this whole round. If Luminosity can get that, then they can flank the defense here. And then the round is pretty much won for the attack. So lots of pressure on Bosco there. The plant wall has just been opened up. Hyena's going to try and plant behind the Montaigne. Rampy needs to stop this. Gas canisters actually will do the job. C4 goes out, detonates, but doesn't do anything, really. Mostly those gas canisters being effective here. We're getting really low on time. The C4 from the Pulse has been used. There's only 2 gas canisters left for the smoke. He's going to start using them again. Hyena going in for the plant. And there you go. Another denial. Canadian gets a double kill, actually, as Luminosity falls back. Factor will refrag onto Rampy in the site. That's an aggressive play punished there on the Jaeger. Luminosity could bring this back, but it's going to be really difficult the way things are looking right now. And considering Canadians calling out information constantly on the players inside of server, it's, well, a good spot for Space Station to find themselves in. Factor, though, will get a second kill as he gets Fultz, who is peeking aggressively. Going for the plant as well. Can he do it all? Answer no, as Bosco shuts him down with the pistol. The rush coming in from LG, and they'll get one more, but not anything else.
Wasting so much time. There's the run out. There's one kill. Can he get a second one? He's been detected. They know where he's at. Canadian can just waste time staying where he is.
Yeah, the longer Canadian stays there, the more time is wasted. I mean, this is ridiculous. He knows he doesn't need to peek anything. He's making this thermite run across the map for him. This is pretty crazy. Canadian's really good awareness. He's being double teamed even. Look at the time, guys. There's less than a minute now at this point. Canadian, no matter what, he's just successfully run out, killed a player, and wasted a solid 25 seconds. That's really beneficial as we come close to the end of this round.
Yeah,
possibly the end of the map.
That was great play there. SSG are really buying themselves a ton of time. Fultz is gonna go for the run out. No, they present themselves for him. But Hyena's gonna be able to grab a kill for himself. There's Fultz though with response on Rexon. Bosco with one more on the Doodle with the last bullet. It just hits and clips the top of his head. That's the top of the skull. Bosco just healing things up here. Can heal himself, and one more stem onto Fultz to putting the Maestro high up on HP. Hyena and Factor will be the last two try to come in, but Bosco is hitting the shots. And there's another one on Hyena. Last is Factor with the Zofia diffusers up in the open, and there's a Goyo shield that was just picked up there. Factor's on the floor.
Flash that.
I know, all 3 flashes went in, yet still.
It's weird. Well, okay, it's gone now. The lifeline from Zofia got it. C4 from ThinkingNade and Canadian downstairs. That's why they're both playing here, to deny the plan. Doodle's going to have to take care of that, but he'll lose the fight to ThinkingNade. Canadian's here to assist as well. If ThinkingNade dies to the second player who is actually outside that front door, it's Rexon, who's looking for his opportunity to push. Gets one inside of ventilation. Great kill there from Rexon. That's one C4 denied. Fultz in the side is going to be able to shut down Hyena before he can make anything happen. That's the second one for Fultz. This long angle working out great. It's just Rexon who's going to have to come up from Repel, pick up that diffuser, and go for the plant if he wants to win this round. But there's plenty of things to stop him from doing that. So little time again. He has to rush this. C4 misses from ThinkingNade. Shots will miss as well from Rexon, but he actually lands.
Peek around and support his teammate ASAP. And there's Rampy being down. You don't really know when your opponent's been downed, and doesn't matter. Slash will still turn around the corner, get 2 kills off it, Rampy and Bosco. Canadian is unshaken. He's still in the same spot, fires away, but the Habana will stay alive. He's gonna get forced away, drops the hatch, but a big advantage for LG as they find one more beautiful kill from Rexon downstairs in the bathroom with the Ash. Canadian ThinkingNade last 2.
Well, Luminosity clearly more proficient on this map than their record would suggest, as they are going to get nearly a flawless round. They might still lose somebody, but Canadian's going to have to be the one to change this situation. Pushes into bathroom, gets one, and a second. Diffuser down. Canadian can win this round if he gets the third, and he does! A beautiful 3-piece for Canadian. Doodle and Slash, the last one's alive. Canadian lit up by Doodle in the site. Position known, and it's going to be hard for him to win this. Nice shot there, but it's a pixel peek, and he cannot land the final kill. Slash heard above. He repositions, and oh! Doodle goes down! It's the quad from Canadian! Only one more for Canadian to win this outright, and he gets the diffuser. Slash in the sight now. He will be able to plant, but this has been called out. Canadian is well aware of this situation. Slash fakes the plant and then repositions to the hallway, expecting Canadian to rotate. Thanks to the drone, he knows that that's not the case anymore. Canadian repositioning into workshop. There's only 8 seconds left. Slash has to go for the kill now. Canadian's gonna be able to win this if he just plays it on time, and he's gonna do exactly that! Canadian, an absolutely rock-solid, insane clutch based on time and positioning, and he will put his team back in this map.
Oh my god! Is this Super in chat or Canadian? I don't know which is which.
Yeah, look at that trash.
It's a Claymore set. Yeah, it's a bit further back.
Yeah, because you can just walk around it. But I mean, it might it's more likely to catch you off guard, I guess.
Oh! Oh! Delay as much as humanly possible. You'll be all fine. Oh.
Rampy's in a great spot right now. If he gets droned in, someone needs to drone him in. That's the big thing, because he could actually just die instantly to Slash, who is in sight. Slash is usually good at reacting to these sorts of things. So that call's just been made. It'll go to Rampy. You know, he's the one actually droning this out, so he has all the information he needs. Oh, the punch hole is bad, and he doesn't see his enemy, giving away his position and forcing himself to relocate. He'll open up the wall, though, with the sledgehammer. That's a good amount of control that he's just opened up with that sledgehammer. He will be able to at least force Slash to stay safe. Now look at the time, 25 seconds. Slash gets 1. Very good from Slash, considering his position right now. ThinkingNade and Fultz, though, going to be getting kills of their own. Upstairs in Archives, you can see that there's a pinned Rexen. Slash goes down, but Rexen and Factor are the last two. They're above, and they've got a good amount of control from here. Fultz is going to have a lot on his shoulders. He needs to allow this plant to go down. It's just Factor now. The mark's not going to be successful anymore, as there's the planter. It's going down in default corner. And there's the cover as well from Rampy. And Space Station will take the round. I'm surprised the pre-fire didn't come to default. There's a known plan.
He started firing at it.
That he used last time. I mean, he can make them himself using the shotgun pistol.
A bomb has been located.
That's true.
When it comes to it. C4 misses there. Don't know whose. I think it was ThinkingNade's.
Nitro from Canadian. Oh, that was beautiful from Doodle. The double tap. I don't know if there was drone giving him information about it, but that is huge.
Yeah, I'm guessing there was information since he used 2. And yeah, there goes ThinkingNade.
Oh, that's the important one. Fultz getting Doodle, that is going to help SSG so much.
That's crazy. Why didn't Doodle put his Claymore on the window before he went on Repel? Maybe he did, and maybe Fultz shot it, but I just don't think so. If that's the case, I guess I'm wrong. But wow, if Doodle skipped the Claymore, then he made a huge misplay, and he could have cost his team the round.
No!
And that's going to add to it. As Factor gets slashed, things are looking unwinnable. But Rexen will get Canadian, who peaks wildly, and some might say unnecessarily, bringing this back into an even man count.
So Hyena's watching. He's waiting for someone from SSG to peek around the corner and fight him, but none of that will happen. They're at a tied 3 players to 3. And Luminosity are rotating Rexen to the opposite end of the map. Rexen is going to try to play through there, and in the meantime, Hyena will actually go for the default plant. That was only a fake. Bosco realizes this and did not use the smoke. There's the second time. It clips through the wall, gets a tiny bit of damage, forces Hyena back. Puts Rampy in a bit of a better position, and he can see this is the new shield. It gives you a lot of information. Bosco's ready also for the second smoke to be used up ASAP. Also will find Rexen. This is huge. Here's the flash, but it actually does not do anything. Bosco with 1, Factor with a refrag onto Rampy. No smoke to be used, but there's Fultz. He sprays through, finds ahead of Factor, and that's the round done and dusted. And Space Station Gaming.